Hi all, Graham here. I'm at Farnborough Wargames Club and I'm playing Alex. We are playing a game of Rebels and Patriots. We're playing American Civil War and I am using my Confederates, and I've not used them in 15 or 20 years, so I'm really pleased to get them out of the loft and finally use them. A 40-point game, slightly larger than standard, and we're playing a scenario out of the book, which we explain as the game goes on. But fundamentally, there's a tree in the middle of the table, and at the beginning of your turn, you have figures near it, and the opponent doesn't have anything within 3 inches. You get a glory point. As always, a really fun game of Alex. Bit rusty with the rules, so we made 1 or 2 errors, which is as you'd expect, but it doesn't matter, it still was a very good game. As always, please feedback what you see. If you see anything wrong that we've missed, that we don't capture, let us know. Hopefully you enjoy it. Game on.
Hello everybody, here we are at Farnborough Wargames Club, and there is a lot of people playing. I thought everybody would be on summer holidays, but they're not. And yeah, busy, lots of games, billocks, some sort of American football, Orcs game over there, ADLG, Dragons Rampant. Over there is Dom and his table of black powder, Renaissance, WRG there. And tonight, I'm playing Guru of the Airways, Alex. Good evening, Alex.
Hello, Graham.
A quick sound check for you.
Oh my goodness, is this going to be a joke?
No, not a joke. This I like to consider them as information. At this point, Alex got up and walked away. I think he knew what to expect with my little joke. So a quick sound check. Did you know bald men, 90% of bald men like to carry a comb in their pocket?
Do they?
Yeah, apparently they can't bear to be parted.
I was just about to say, well, I don't, because I've got no hair. But I mean,
have you really? Oh yes, so you have. Yeah. Why did I say that? Anyway, so tonight I'm playing Alex. We're playing Rebels and Patriots, and we're playing. We played was it 3 or 4 weeks ago?
Yes, we did.
We played a cracking game of AWI. This time we're playing American Civil War. I'm using my 28mm Rebs that I haven't used in about 15 years, so I'm chuffed to bits to get them out on the table and get them playing and see if we can kick some Union arse. I don't know the rules particularly well, but I know Alex has done a quick. He's going to do a very quick video on the rules on his channel. So I'll put a link on this, or I'll show you a little page of his to look at. He explains rules much better than I do. That's Alex's forte. He's brilliant at that. So you want to see the deep dive on rules. He's your man. I'm more.
You reckon?
I'm more a beer and pretzels man. So yeah. How many points are we playing?
Well, we're playing quite a big game. Normally it's 24 points, but we're doing 40.
Yeah, we've got 40 points.
The reason is, when I did a game at home with 30 points, it was over quite quickly. Yeah. So I think we'll cope with 40 points.
So we're playing 40 points. Now, interesting. If you look at Alex's army, look how large and big and wide it is compared to my rather small force. Now, Alex assures me that it's all fair and even, and apparently he's got a lot of green troops and he's got big units, whereas all of my troops are veteran. I'd also like to point out, in the last game that Alex and I played, it was the reverse situation. I had a lot more figures than he did, and there was only one winner. And it was the person with the bigger army. So time will tell, but it doesn't matter. So no, I'm looking forward to this. It should be good.
Yeah, you have got a small army, Graham, but it's being all veteran means they should activate every move.
Yeah.
I've got 3 units of green, so they might not activate.
Well, we'll see.
You've got to hope I roll badly.
The objective of the game is the tree. We're playing, is it 9 turns?
8.
8 turns.
And then we roll to see whether we play any more or not.
You play roll to see if you play one more turn.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Well, it might be more than that. You roll each time after 8.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. The object is basically at the beginning of your turn. Is it if you're standing beside the tree or within 3 inches, and there is no one else within 3 inches, you get 1 victory point. Do you get victory points for killing people as well?
No, it's you just make a note of it, and the one that's got the most points at the end of the game gets 3 honour points for holding the tree longer.
Okay, so how else do you get honour points? So basically, if at the beginning of your turn, the person with the most within 3 inches gets a point, and they get a maximum of 3 points towards their winning score.
Yeah, at the end of the game.
The person with the most. So you might have 7, I might have 6, but if you've got 7, you'll get the 3 points, not me. And you also get points for killing units as well, don't you?
Yeah, you get, and again, on a point if you cause at least 33% casualties on the enemy, which we should both get, really.
Yeah.
Then you also get +2 on a points if your company's taking less than a third casualties. Well, again, I don't think that'll happen. So I think really it's going to be a fight over that tree.
Yeah.
Unless in the meantime someone breaks because they've lost their army.
Which is entirely possible.
Which is entirely possible.
Okay. Right. So hopefully I won't explain the rules too much because I know Alex is going to do it on his channel. So we just crack on then, shall we?
Yeah.
We just go for it. Right, roll to see who's the highest. Highest goes first, I assume?
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
You start.
Good. Okay. First things first, skirmishers. What do they need to move?
They need 6 or more.
Everything has 6. It needs 6, is it?
Yeah, everything for movement or anything to activate, you need to be 6 or more.
But I've got a discipline of 1, so I need 5s, don't I?
If you're within 12 inches of your leader, you only need...
I am.
You need 4s.
4s?
4 and over.
So it's 6 as a standard, 5 because I'm veteran, and 4 because I'm within 12 inches of these, so 4. Double 12. Now you told me, Alex pointed out, that if you roll a...
Oh, double 6.
If you roll a double 1 or a double 6, double 1 is bad, bad things happen. Double 6 is good. Alex refers to the play sheet, which...
No, you've got to roll again to see what bonus you get for rolling a double 6. Well, you only roll 1 dice.
5.
5. Right. Fighting cocks. The activated unit gains +1 discipline for the rest of the game. So it's got another discipline. I imagine it's crikey. So it's +2 discipline now.
Well, I'll leave a dice beside it to remind me. So that's useful.
That's very useful.
So they're going to go 8 inches. Straight through.
They don't slow down in that terrain.
No.
And they move at...
the next skirmish unit.
8 inches, yeah?
7. And you told me I need 4, so 8 inches. They're going to go this way. These 9. That's good so far. 6 inches, aren't they? Yes, 6 inches. Just behind. Oh, I want to go into close formation.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So that takes the whole turn, doesn't it?
Takes the whole move, yeah.
Close ranks there.
Yeah, and that one, no doubt.
That one there.
Yeah.
This one here. Yes.
It says in the rules you can't start the game in close order. You have to activate them to do that.
Gotcha. And they're all in.
So they're all in close order.
And I've got a little cavalry unit here. Let's see how they move. Light cavalry 5.
Yeah, you still get a discipline 1. So you needed 5 or more to move them.
And I'm not within 12 inches.
More,
And they move, the cavalry moves 12 inches. No, it's 4 inches. Yeah. 12 inches, so I'm going to move them. I can always go backwards, can't I? And that is all I've got.
Over to me, isn't it?
And this is turn 1.
They do. Thank goodness.
This is your crack unit, isn't it?
Yeah, these are very good. They're the ones in green. Is it Burdens, sharpshooters? Were they Union or Rebs? I can't remember. Anyway, they're my best unit. So I'm going to move these regiments here first. This one.
Can you do group moves? Like you do in line rampant?
I don't think you can. They're all closing ranks. These I need to close ranks because my discipline isn't as good as yours. The green troops over here.
Oh, they don't.
And they rolled a 4. They are within 12 inches of my leader 5, but they're -1 for their discipline, so they go down to 4, which means they fail.
And you needed a 6.
Yeah. These ones behind them.
So they're green, -1 is 6.
Yeah, but they get 1 back for the leader, so it stays 7. So they've.
Can you interpenetrate?
Do you know, that's a good point. I think they can. Shall we just pause and check that? Order they can do.
So you can
a
interpenetrate,
6-inch
providing
move,
you
yeah.
completely clear them.
So they've moved up,
And they're in open formation.
but they're
there?
still in normal order. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now these ones over here. Yeah, they're going to go into close order, and my cavalry are going to zoom over here.
Right, my turn.
Your turn.
18 inches range, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is it 1 in, all in?
it is.
Well, then I'm in range then.
Oh, I should have measured that, shouldn't I? Yeah, you are in range.
Well, I've got to have a go, haven't I?
So you've got to activate them first, which you should be able to do, since they're. Well, now that's interesting. You rolled a 3. You've got +2 for your discipline because you're really good. Are you within 12 inches of your leader?
No.
So they don't actually shoot.
Fucking hell.
Would you believe that?
I would believe it.
I don't believe you did that with a unit with +2 discipline. You rolled. Yeah. There we are.
Tuck my
Surprising.
shirt in, Alex. Tuck my shirt in. Right, this one. They're out of range, because I know the other ones were, so
No, they're well out of range.
move them. And I'm just going to move up to just outside of 18 inches.
Outside of 18 inches,
Yeah.
you've been very cagey.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit like that. Yeah, it should be in like that. They're going to move forward. They do, 6 inches.
So don't forget, they get, because they're in close order, they get another plus for movement. So at the moment, those your units within 12 inches of your leader are +3.
Wow.
So they're going to be very rare not to activate. Although you just proved me wrong on that, didn't you?
Didn't I just?
Machine.
4. It's enough, isn't it?
It's enough, yeah.
Does the leader, do I roll for the leader, or is he just part of the group?
Yeah, he just moves up after, yeah. And now your cavalry.
And can I measure 18? I'm going to try and move them. 7. Just let you come out. Okay.
Right, my turn. Right, so let's do the green unit at the front here. They're going to try and go into close order, which they have. And those behind as well, which they have. These are going to move up. No problem. Same with those.
What did you roll? You might use 6, wasn't it? So,
Well, it's done it
no, it's
anyway,
fine.
yeah.
It's fine. Dear, oh dear! I can feel the ground rumbling, mate. It's
In close order, first of all, every single unit on the table's got a first fire bonus.
all right.
I have got tickets you can put down and then move them when they've done that if you prefer. But and the other thing is you get another bonus.
Oh, 4, Alex.
Well, they're in close order and
Plus
the leader's
5.
nearby.
You got
And
away
it's-
with that.
So it's just about made it.
So a 3 would fail for you then.
Well, yeah, would have done, yeah.
The group at the back, veterans.
These
Or
are going to move forward. No, they've gone into close order now.
what are they?
These are my veterans.
A unit of 6. A unit of 6.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of the American Civil War, the Union Army didn't replenish casualties in regiments, so regiments got down to really small numbers sometimes, like at Gettysburg. Some units were only 150, 200 strong, which was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So that represents that.
Okay.
It's a small unit.
And your last one?
I've got to do this one next.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to go up to...
The hill, has it got a peak? Are you going to tell me it's got a peak, or is it flat, the hill?
How do you mean?
If I'm here, are you on behind the peak?
I'm on the hill.
Can I see you?
Yeah, I think we always play
If you're on it, you can be seen.
This is always a discussion point, isn't it? But we generally at this club play that when you're on the hill, you can be seen. Because there's always this thing about, well, where's the slope? So we don't do that.
You're
so
on it,
yes,
you'll see it.
you can see me. I'm within 3 inches of that. So you're obviously going to try and shoot me off in a minute.
I am.
That may be a mistake. I should have stayed behind the hill, really. But I want to try and gain a bonus point at the early start of the game. Hopefully you'll fail to shoot at me. And these over here are going to move up 6 inches.
Right, my turn.
You fired at me, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
And I haven't activated those yet. So I'm going to try and shoot at you.
You rolled a 7.
Now I hit on, because they're sharpshooters, they hit on 4s. It's a very strong unit. But because you're skirmishers and you're always in cover, whether you're in the wood or not.
Multiples of 3.
It takes 3 casualties to cause
an armour of 3. All that.
It's not a brilliant roll, actually, is it? Look, it's 5 hits.
That's 1.
Which is 1 casualty. However, it does mean to say you have to do a test. A morale test for that unit. So you roll 2 dice and you modify it.
10.
Well, you're no problem with that.
And I've got the +1 ability as well, remember?
You've got the you've got to take 1 off for every casualty. Well, it's only 1, so you're down to 9.
Yeah.
But you don't have any disorder markers, and you modify by the discipline. Well, you've got a discipline of +2, so you're back up to 11.
And I've got this ability here.
6.
Have you included that?
Yeah.
The ability with the additional.
Yeah, that's the +2.
+2, so +1 and +2. Okay. So I'm good.
So they're fine. Yeah, don't have a problem with that. Well, it's your turn.
Turn 3.
Turn 3.
Right. Okay. Revenge is sweet, they say, Alex. I'm going to fire straight back at you.
Which one? Oh, those. Yeah, go for it.
8.
Yeah, your skirmishers, then they hit on 5s. So 5 and 6s are hits, and because I'm a skirmish unit, it's every 3 takes a casualty.
Same again, isn't it? 5s and 6s. Well, you was 4, weren't you?
Yeah. Slightly better than you, yeah.
1, 2. Hell, surprise.
No casualties.
Nothing.
That was a bit of a lucky roll, Graham.
Wasn't it just?
Are you going to keep this up tonight?
I hope so. Moving.
They're not within.
No, they're moving.
Yeah.
11. So they're going to move forward.
You can do a skirmish move.
Move and shoot.
And you can shoot.
Well, I'll do that.
But you
then.
shoot at half effect.
So I only roll 6 dice.
Yeah.
And then I need 3 6s.
Well, actually, I'm just seeing. Yeah.
That's impossible. I'm not doing that.
Just going to go an 8-inch move, are you? Yeah. No, I can't shoot at both units, can I? I'll shoot at one or the other.
Right, they're going to keep moving. 5 + 2, 7, 6 inches. These guys here are going to move forward. They do, 6 inches to the, not quite the hill.
Behind the hill, yeah.
Behind the hill. And these two are going to try and, well, these are going to try and shoot you there.
All right then. So you're within 18 inches.
Yep.
So that's no problem. And you've got to first of all activate them, which shouldn't be a problem. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to fire at your cav then, which is nice.
Now, because you're Rebs, don't forget you're poor shooters because your weapons aren't as good as the Union. You only hit on 6s.
6s?
But you have got 12 dice.
And your armour is what, 1s or 2s?
And because I'm cavalry, it's every 3 is a hit.
Multiples of 3?
Yeah.
I need to roll 3 6s?
You need 3 6s to kill a figure.
That's impossible.
No, it's not. You can do it.
Didn't even roll 1.
You didn't even get 1.
3 6s out of 12 dice? That can't be right, Alex, surely.
No, it is. It is.
Do I get anything for close range at all, shooting?
Because mine only hit on 5s and 6s, because you're poor shooters, you only hit on 6s.
I only hit on 6s full stop?
Yes, you do.
Is there a short range?
No. Oh, there's a, wait a minute, let me just double check this.
We forgot first fire quite a few times in the early game, but we do catch up with it later.
Right, at short range, 2 hits is a model removed. from the target unit. A long range over to it's 3 inches. Oh, it's 3. So that would have been 4 to kill over there, which I did get, didn't I?
I can't remember.
So you do. It's 3. You need 4. So really, to be honest,
There's no point.
It's not worth you shooting there.
No. I wish I'd never done that.
I'll let you just move up if you want instead.
I will move up because that's just
Yeah,
pointless,
yeah.
isn't it?
You've already diced for them, so move them up.
There's absolutely no point firing. And he's going to move forward as well. Okay, your turn 3, Alex. And you've
What
now.
about your cavalry?
But I'm not going to do. I'm not going to make the same error that you've done and go on the hill. I'll stay where I am.
I can shoot at you there anyway.
Are you within 18?
18 inches. But I'll need 3.
3 6s.
Oh, I'm hitting on 5s and 6s.
Are you poor shots being green?
No.
So they shoot well.
They've got good rifles. Union don't have any minuses for shooting. So you either pull them back a bit or try and get rid of my cavalry.
Well, there's no point doing that.
Or move up. You could move up and hope I don't fire very well and charge in the next move.
I'm going to move up.
I would be aggressive with them.
I'm going to be very aggressive. And they're going to go to there.
Get within 12 inches of me so that you can charge next move.
And your close range is 6 inches, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's the sweet spot. Okay. Right, your third turn, Alex. So first things first, you've got something at the beginning of your turn.
Oh, well, I'm going to
You've got a point. Here we go, I'll put it there.
A little point.
Okay, so
I've got
Alex
my
was just checking up on the charging for cavalry. When you activate to charge, not only have you got to pass the activation, but that roll you get dictates how far you move. So you can roll double 1 and they're going to move 2 inches.
Well, if you roll
not
below
double.
6, you won't move anyway. So
Yeah.
2, 3, 4 and 5, you wouldn't move. But if you roll 6, you only go 6 inches.
But I need to be that close, but now he's in close range for his shooting at me.
Well, you were anyway, so you might as well be a little bit near and get me next time. I've got to hope that I can disable you.
Okay, Alex, your turn.
And I might fail to activate them.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to try and activate that unit
To do what?
to shoot at you.
Do you not have to declare whether you shoot or move?
Yes.
Okay. You're not going to with a 4, are you?
No. Because although my leader's within 12 inches, I'm a -1 on my morale because I've got a -1 discipline. So I actually failed to activate those to shoot, which is exactly why you needed to do that. So next time you can charge in. I'm going to swing this unit round. Because at the moment I've got a 45-degree angle of fire, I can't shoot it. So I'm going to move those round like this.
You can't shoot if things in combat.
Can't
can you?
shoot as well, but next move I will be able to. Now I'm going to move this green unit up.
7. Is that enough?
Yeah, it is enough, yeah. He's going to move up behind them.
He's rolled 8.
Well, actually, I'm doing quite well at the moment,
You are, aren't you?
but will I keep it up? These ones,
6.
yeah, they're all right because
You need 4 really to
they
fail,
get
don't
plus
you?
1 from and they're in close order.
Yeah, exactly. You need 4. 4 will pass, won't it? 4 plus 2 is 6. So you need to roll a 3 to fail.
I do. Like they've just rolled a 3. So they're in close order and the leader, it's 5, it's still not enough, so they don't activate. And these back here, they do activate. This is my veteran unit.
Oh, no trouble, I think.
My officer will move slightly. They're going to shoot over here.
6.
Yeah, they're fine.
Not close range though.
They're not. In fact, that was quite close because they're not veteran, so there's no bonus for being in close order. A 5 would have failed. So, but then they did shoot. So I'm shooting at you. I need 4s, 5s, and 6s.
You're going to say it, Alex? You're going to say your catchphrase?
I'll move the ones that are hit.
Are you-
What? Take out the misses. Yeah. Taking out the misses. Yeah.
He's taking out the misses.
Now you're over 12 inches, so you normally lose a figure on 3, but because you count as in skirmish order, in open order, You're hard to hit is 4, so I've actually got a figure off you. Which means you've got a test.
Seven.
Not a problem with that. 7, because they lose 1 for their loss, but they gain 1 back for being veteran and another 1 back for being within 12 inches.
And as I say, it needs to beat 6, doesn't it?
Yeah, so they're fine.
Okay, and that's the end of your turn, isn't it?
And I'm going to leave them there, yeah.
Okay, first things first, I'm going to try and charge you there.
I'll bet you are.
Try. 8.
That's not a problem.
We have our first melee of the day.
So we both got 12 dice because nobody's disordered. +1 for fighting if you're charging. So you get +1. You already, because you're like your cavalry, you're normally hitting on 5+, but you're now hitting on 4+. So that's quite good. Well, every 2 hits is a casualty, but it says every 3 hits from non-cavalry units against cavalry. So I only kill you on 3 hits, you kill me on 2.
Okay.
But I'm only hitting, if you look at my stats, my green unit is only hitting on 6s. So I need 12 dice hitting on 6s.
So I need, you do yours first then.
Well, I didn't get any on you.
You did, you
no,
got
I
2.
I got 2, but it's not enough. I need 3 to cause a casualty. And you need force fight for 6s. Take out the misses. I'm going to not say that anymore, this game.
No, you will. I better guarantee it. So it's
6 hits, so I'll lose 3 figures. Let's take out.
Is that 2 you've got there? Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. So do you do a morale test now?
Oh, wait a minute. I started off with 18 men there. I'll lose 3.
And you got 20.
Yeah, so I'll take that off and put that one back. Right, so yes, I've now got to do a test because I've lost that.
So you're -3.
So, right, I rolled a 5, which is not good. I've lost 3 figures, so I'm down to 2. Morale test. Yeah, I do -1 because they're green, although I do get 1 back for the officer, but it still stays on 2. And if you look at the morale test, if failed,
2
but
or
above
less.
2,
Sorry?
well, not above 2. If failed and 2 or less, gained 2
Disorder
markers
Retreat
and
half
retreat
move.
half a move. So that's 2 of these green
Pop
things
them in
here.
front of the unit, Alex. Pop them in front of the unit so we can see them.
Okay.
And then you go half a move back, don't you?
Must attempt to rally on the next activation. If it was already disordered, I would have gone there because you can't have more than 3 disorders. So they have to do half a move back.
Do they lose their close formation as well?
Oh, they do indeed, yeah. Good point, Graham.
So this rule came up again later in the game. Alex rechecked the rules, and if you retire, you do not lose close formation.
So that was a really successful move for you, wasn't it?
Right. Let's keep it going then. So here, they're going to keep moving.
Yeah.
5, 6 inches.
Incidentally, the only troops that do get a good fight well, they get hit on normal 5+, but they get a bonus for charging these. Normal infantry, there didn't used to be a lot of fighting in the American Civil War. They only hit on 6s.
But I've got rubbish guns.
Well, yeah, so, but I'm the same. I hit on 6s as well, but you'll still get that bonus if you charge.
Moving. 6, just.
So you've captured the tree.
Well, the tree's now contested, isn't it? I just see no point in hanging around.
No,
You keep telling me how good they are.
You've got to be.
I'm not going to go into a firefight, am I? Over here, I need 6s and multiples of 3 to kill them, don't I?
You need multiples of 4.
I'm not. They're going to move.
range.
They're going to move. 8 inches.
You've got to get within 12 inches for it to be effective fire. You do an 8-inch move, yeah. Yeah, which means they're within 12 inches now.
They're going to move as well.
All right. You're picking on me.
Oh, no, I'm just trying to pin you
Quite
back
right
a bit.
too.
And the last one, Alex, this one here, they're going to move up as well. And that is the end of my turn. So it's Alex's 4th turn. He's now got 2 glory points. No, he's got 2 towards 3 glory points.
Yes.
So congratulations. But am I not contesting it? So you shouldn't get anything for it, should you?
1, 2. No, I shouldn't get it. You're right. No,
Can,
you're
can
not
I
contesting it.
Can I take that one off?
Apologise.
Can I take that one off? You were very quick
can.
to put that up, Alex. By the way, just saying. Okay. Right.
Yes,
What are you
you're
going to do? Do you not have to do break test first? Is that the first thing you have to do?
Yeah, I
As
have
in
to
line
try and
ramp?
rally that unit.
Is that the first thing you need to do?
But because I don't take into account casualties now. It's just a straight roll. So they rolled an 8.
Do you get anything for being
They're green, but they've got the leader nearby, so that rules each other out. They're still on 8, so they've passed, and I can remove the disorder markers.
a disorder marker?
You've got to roll 6. You've got to be end up 6 or
Do you
more.
remove both of them or just one?
Yes, you do. It says if passed, remove all disorder markers from the unit.
So they're back to full strength then?
But they can't do anything else this move. The only thing you can't remove is if you get a permanent marker.
How did you get a permanent one?
Well, that's if you go below half strength. I'm going to try and activate these to shoot at your cavalry.
Oh, and Alex, we've got a situation, haven't we?
We have. I
We've
rolled
got
a
an
double
event.
one,
Double one creates an event.
so I've got to roll a 6. Again, I don't want the low one here.
6.
6. Brown trousers. Your officer loses 1 honour from his score, so you can take. Should we say we'll take that off there then?
Well, that's only a
Oh
third
no,
of it.
it's one honour. Yeah, you're right. It's not an honour, that isn't it? So I lose an honour. So at the moment I'm on a -1 for my honour. How are we going to?
Give me one of your green markers.
You won't forget, will you?
Give me one of your green markers. I'll put it beside the. Yeah. I won't forget, but
Okay. So, and that unit has failed to activate, so they can't do anything.
good.
That's a real blow, actually.
Not for me.
What am I going to do with my cavalry, Graham? Well, first of all, I'm going to activate these to shoot.
Okay. 5. Do you do it?
They're in close order 6.
Leader
officer
7.
nearby,
Need
7.
6. You've done
So
it.
they're fine. So they do shoot. They're hitting you on 5s. And because it's within 12 inches, you lose a figure for every 2 hits. So you lost 2 figures.
So this one here lost 2. And I have to
And
do
you have to do a test.
5
5. Well,
plus 1 for the veteran.
for the leader.
Leader
And they're
6.
veteran.
7.
And they're in close order. 8. Take off 2 for the casualties.
6.
6. They're
I've
all
only
right.
just done it though.
Yeah, you have.
I needed 5.
But it's your veteran save you there. These are going to fire at your skirmishers.
That's why I put them there. Oh, that's a good thing, isn't it?
It's a good thing. So we know they've been activated. Let's see what that good thing is, shall we?
Don't roll 6, Alex. 4.
4. At the double, you may immediately roll for a new activation with a unit that's just been activated. So they'll be able to shoot twice, won't they? So I'm going to shoot this time anyway. They're going to shoot, and then I get to activate them again. So that's going to be quite devastating, isn't it? So, you don't look at me, Graham.
You're rubbing your hands together.
Have I set you up here?
A little bit.
Well, actually, that's not very good, is it?
You needed what? 6?
I need 5s and 6s.
2.
Oh, do you know, 2, which is a. Oh no, because they're every 3 is a casualty because they're skirmishers.
Exactly, so it's not enough.
So it's not enough.
But you're going to shoot again, aren't you?
I am going to shoot
Can you
again.
shoot, or can you shoot twice in a turn?
Well, it says I can activate them again, can't I?
Okay. It's not like sharp practice where you've got to reload them. That's more like it, isn't it?
Well, it's not massive, but it is 4 hits, isn't it?
So that's 1.
And it's 1 figure because they're skirmishers.
So I do a test.
Yeah.
6.
They've lost the figure, goes down to 5.
In this shooting, they've
Their
lost
officer is nearby, it goes back up to 6 again.
so it's fine.
So it's fine, yeah. Our sharpshooters will try and shoot.
At this stage, I thought Alex, all he seems to roll is double 1s or double 6s to activate.
Double 1.
Oh no! No. 4.
Go on. Tell me.
Charge. Activating unit breaks close order if in it, well it's not, and makes a full normal move towards the closest enemy. The unit gains no charge bonus. The enemy unit may react as normal. So I've got to do an 8-inch move.
Looks like you're not within range.
Towards you.
Are they the nearest?
Yeah, okay. I nearly reach you, but I don't quite. They're going to end up there. Which means I don't shoot, of course, which is what I wanted to do. So
that's
a bit
interesting,
unfortunate.
isn't it? So it can come out well. That could be a good thing, couldn't it?
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be. Yeah, so I've got to decide what I'm going to do with my cavalry here. Do you know, I think I'm going to charge you, because they're going to get bottled in there anyway. I'm going to attempt to charge your unit by the tree. Right, I rolled a 4. My officer nearby
It's 5.
is 5, but I need a 6.
So you don't.
So I failed to activate them. So they're standing there looking a bit embarrassed.
If I charge you, do you counter-charge me back?
I can attempt to with cavalry, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try and move this unit up. Yeah. Another 6. I'm rolling lots of 6s.
Well, you need to
today.
roll your... What happens first, don't you? 1. That can't be
It's
good.
not very good. A rally round a flag. One friendly unit may rally at once without a test. Well, I don't have any that needs rallying, so that's a bit wasted. And I'm going to try and move my veterans up. Yeah, they're all right, because they're a veteran unit, so they can go up 6 inches. Right, so that is my turn done.
So we're on turn 5. We're rattling through this, mate. Right, let's go. Let's do this one in the juicy one first. Attempt to charge. 6.
Yep, in they go.
I need 4s, you told me, didn't you?
Same thing as last time. You need 4s, I need 6s.
Oh, that doesn't look very good.
Graham.
I made that 1.
1.
Look at that.
That's the worst roll I think I've ever seen you.
I know, I think it is.
I only hit on 6s, which isn't enough.
So it was a draw.
So nobody won that.
Do I retire?
Nobody has to do a test. It remains in position. If both units lose the same number of models, the melee is a draw. The defending unit must retreat half a move. Oh, I've got to go back, unless the defender had a defensive bonus. Both units test morale if they took casualties. They didn't. When morale is tested. So believe it or not,
You go backwards.
it's me that's got to go back.
So that is a bit different from lying rampant.
Yeah, it's the opposite way round, isn't it?
That's quite good for you. It means you're going to get another pop shot at me, doesn't it?
I tell you what we haven't been doing.
Go on. What haven't?
Close order, well, line troops get a bonus for first time fire. I did say that. Now, what we should have done, really, was to put these down behind every unit, and then you know.
I haven't fired with anything though, to be fair.
So we've cocked up there a little bit. So we'll just have to start using it now. Should we put those next to it?
So also we realised later when close formation troops receive a charge or have a charge, they get +1. So Alex would have been hit me on 5s, not just 6s.
Okay.
So we're all close order. No, all line troops get first fire, or most of them do.
They do. All line troops get first fire. They
And
also get
also,
another bonus for
also
being
you
in
get a
close order.
bonus for being in close order. I mean, I still get -1 for having rubbish weapons
Yeah,
anyway.
but instead of hitting on 6s, you're now hitting on 4s.
No, I'm hitting on 5s, aren't I? Because I've got
+1 for first time fire, +1 for this.
close order, plus
Close
go
order.
up 1 for rubbish weapon. Poor
Yeah,
shot.
but you start off. that's already taken account for. You hit on 6s, I hit on 5s automatically throughout the game. So, but you get 2 bonus points for one for first time fire, one for close order. So you'll hit these now on 4s.
I'm going to try and fire you there.
Or do you want to fire at my cavalry? Well, why don't you do these first, see whether you get rid of my cavalry.
Right, I'm going to try and shoot you.
You just shoot me.
6, I do.
No problem. So you're now hitting on your first time firing and you're in close order. You're hitting on 4s. 4s, 5s and 6s are a hit. And because I'm very close to you...
4, 5s and 6s, so I've got 7.
You've got 7. So it's 2 casualties for every for a loss. So I've lost 3 figures there. I shouldn't have left my cavalry that close, should I?
I think you were after the glory points, Alex.
So I've got to now do a test for that unit.
7 minus 3 is 4.
Take off 3. I'm down to 4.
Leader 5.
Leader 5. It's not enough, is it?
No, you needed 6. So what happens to them?
It means that it failed, but I'm above 2. Adds a defence, adds a disorder marker. So I've got a disorder marker. I must retreat half a move.
Oh dear.
So I'm going to go back 6 inches behind.
Well, you wanted to get them out of the way anyway, to be fair.
I do, really. So they've got to, they don't have to try and rally next move, but they're half strength anyway now. So they've been activated. Now you want to shoot these, no doubt.
Yeah, well, I might as well shoot at these guys here.
Yeah.
Yep.
No problem.
4s.
Again, you're within 12 inches. 4s.
First fire. 4, 6, 8.
It's 4 figures.
That's not too bad, is it?
Not too bad at all for you. I've now got to do a test, minus 4.
3.
7. Well, I get +1 for me officer nearby, so I'm on 8. But I lose 4, so I'm down to 4, which means I've got the same as last time. I'm over 2.
One disorder marker become broken.
Yeah, so I go back with a disorder marker.
And you lose your close formation as well.
I do. So you're pushing me back. I've still got first fire there.
You have. I'm going to charge you there.
Do you want to, seeing as how well you're doing shooting? I mean, you might do. I'm only hitting on 6s, you'll be hitting on 5s. No, wait a minute. Yes, you will, because we all fight at 6. They're very reluctant to do much damage in melee. They didn't used to like going in.
So you're saying melee's not that good then?
No, you're better off shooting.
I'll shoot then.
Especially as you still
7.
got your first fire.
Okay, first fire. 4's needed.
Hitting on 4s again. Yeah, you're rolling a bit better now, aren't you?
I couldn't roll any worse than a moment ago, could I?
No.
6, 3.
It's enough. It's three men, yeah. So I'll have to do a test.
3, leader
Right,
4.
I'm on 6, leader 7. I've got to lose 3. I'm back down to 4. So again, they have to go back half a move. I'm going to go back here. And they are disordered. They've got a disorder marker. So you're throwing me back, Graham.
Right, fire against the...
You might as well, yeah.
Or could I fire against
the green unit?
Yeah, because they've got their first fire still, haven't they? Yeah. So 4.
4. Well, they're veteran, they're
So
in close order, and their leader's nearby.
Yeah, he's breathing down their necks a little bit.
Again, you're shooting with hitting on 4s. Well, that's not as good.
No, it's not. I'll make that 3.
So it's only 1 figure lost.
Still a test though.
I'm pleased about that. Yeah.
Oh, well that might not be quite so good.
Well, I'm on 5. Although I get a bonus for my leader being nearby, I'm a green unit, it goes back down again. So I've fouled. So again, I'll have to go back. I'll have to go back behind these, I suppose. That's the easiest thing. So yeah, that's been very effective. That first fire has made quite a bit of difference, isn't it?
It has. Melee between skirmishes, is it good or bad?
Well, they both only hit on 6s, but you will get a bonus if you charge. So you'll be hitting on 5s. So maybe.
Maybe. Because if I shoot at you, you're still going to be in multiples of 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
I mean, open order.
There's no point. I might as well charge you.
Go for it.
5.
Yeah, that's enough, isn't it?
They're in.
So they go in. So we both got 12 dice, but you're hitting on 5s and I'm hitting on 6s because you're charging. So I've got 2 6s, which is a figure off you.
It's 1. And back on you.
You want 5s and 6s. Not good, is it?
No, I'm not rolling that well. Just the 1.
No,
One
I
each.
lost 1 as well. We both lost 1 each, which means we both have to test.
Well, that can't be very good, surely.
Now I rolled a 6, and I go down 1 to 5 because my leader isn't within 12 inches, so I failed. So I have to go back half a move, and I've got a disorder marker. So that's worked well for you. Now it's your.
These guys here.
Well, they've got to do a test as well.
Oh, of course, I lost
the figure.
Even though they won the melee.
Doesn't matter. We both lost 1 figure,
10.
didn't we? Well, they're fine, aren't they?
They're going to charge as well.
Yeah, go on then.
They are.
In they go.
And these are +1 as well.
They are indeed.
Do they get +1 to the melee dice?
Yeah.
So I'm hitting you on 4s there, am I?
No, sorry. You're not +1. They're +1 for charging. They normally hit on 6s.
I thought that special ability I got for this.
Discipline doesn't come into it. It just
okay.
means for doing activations and morale doesn't affect the actual how many hits
cool.
you get. So you're hitting on 5s.
5s. Oh, that's not too bad. I'll make that 4.
4. Okay.
Those 4 hits.
So
it's
it's
5.
Two more figures, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, now just remember that. Now, because I've got a disorder marker, I only roll 6 dice.
Do you? Why?
Yes.
Is that a quirk of the rules?
Yes. It says here, if you're looking at what you roll, 12 dice if no disorder marker, 6 dice, this is for melee, if you've got a disorder marker.
Wow.
So I'm only hitting on 6s only because I'm defending. It's not
1.
enough.
None.
Now I've got to do a test because I lost 2 men to this melee. So it's 6. Take off 2, I'm down to 4.
You lose 1 for a disorder marker as well.
I'm not a veteran unit, unfortunately.
But you lose 1 for the disorder marker, Alex.
Yeah, so it says here, fail but above 2 adds a disorder marker. If the unit was disordered, it becomes broken and must retreat half a move.
You're broken.
And must attempt to rally. So I've got, that becomes broken because when you have 2 markers, it's a broken unit. So I've got to go back 4 inches and I'm broken unit.
All right.
So it's all going your way at the moment.
Seems to be.
Wow, yeah, I'm in trouble here. Right, so have you finished?
I think so.
No, you
Yeah.
haven't done these, have you?
Yes, I did. That was the first thing I did, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I charged you. Remember?
Yeah. And we had a
0-0.
draw, and I fell back.
Okay, so now it's Alex's 5th turn, and you have nothing near there, so there's no glory points.
No, I have to do a test for this unit because it's broken. Okay, I have to, with 2 dice, with 2 disorder markers, I have to test.
7.
Well, I rolled a 7, so that's fine. I've got to roll 6 or over.
You've lost 3 figures.
It doesn't matter. In a morale test, you don't count losses.
You don't.
No.
But do you take anything for being
You
disordered?
see, you only use that.
That's a morale test, isn't it?
Subject 1 for every
Minus
casualty
1 per
that unit
disorder
has taken
marker.
in causing the test. But this is a morale.
It says here -1
This
per.
is a rally. If
A
passed,
rally. It's a difference.
it's a rally thing, yeah.
-1 per disorder marker, so you're -2.
Where are we? Where are you looking?
There, look. -1.
You've got a different thing to me.
I know. -1 per disorder marker. -1 for discipline, +1 close order, +1 officer.
Yeah, you're right.
So you got your -2, so you're down to 5.
Yeah, so I rolled a 7,
Down to 5.
down to 5, which means I've failed.
Do you lose a figure and go backwards again?
It's failed, but it's above 2. Remains disordered or broken, immediately retreat half a move. So I've got to go back another.
You don't
half
lose a
move.
figure like you do in Lion Rampant.
No, seemingly not. So I'm going to take them off the spot because they're so they just failed to rally. So I'm going to start with this unit, and they will open fire on your nearest. I don't know. They'll open fire on these here. They'll ignore the skirmishers. I think in these rules you have to fire at the nearest target, but you don't have to count skirmishers as a target. You can fire at the nearest. So I'm going to fire at those.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. They get a bonus. Oh, they will do actually, because they're on 5. They're in close order 6. Their officers nearby 7, and they lose 1 for being green, but they're back down to 6 again.
You've done it just.
They do still shoot.
Only just though, Alex.
And they're going to use their first fire, and of course they're in close order. So I'm hitting on 4s, 5s, and 6s.
But you're not close range, are you?
I'm within 12 inches.
Do you not get close? Is there a close range thing?
It's close range. Anything under 12 inches.
Okay, yeah. Because it's 18-inch range.
It's an 18-inch range. 12 inches is. Now I've said 4s, 5s, and 6s, didn't I?
You did. I'll make that 1.
I'll make it 1 as well. So you'll take that, no doubt. These will try and shoot straight ahead. Yeah, no problem with that. So 12 dice. That's 2 casualties.
Nice.
Again, you have to do a test.
Oh,
4.
4.
Okay, they take 2 off for the casualties, you're down to 2. But you're in close order, your veterans and your leader is
It's
there.
5.
It's 5, which means they have failed.
1 disorder marker.
Yeah, take 1 disorder marker and they go back. Now I'm going to open fire with these.
Oh, that's a bad thing happening, isn't it?
Well, that's a good thing happening. Let me shoot with them first. I might be able to shoot twice if I'm lucky.
Do you not need to roll to see what it is first before you do it?
No, I'll do it in a minute.
Because it might affect you.
I will
It
do
might make your shooting better.
It might make a difference. 1. Oh, that's not very good, is it? Rally round the flag. A friendly unit may rally at once without a test. Oh, now that's interesting. So I'm going to rally this unit without a test. Yeah, that's useful actually. Right, so they are now shooting their 12 dice straight ahead and hitting on, because they got first fire and they are in close order, they're hitting on 4s, 5s and 6s. Oh, that's painful. That's 3 casualties, Graham. Wow. This first time shooting's really powerful, isn't it? And in close order.
It is indeed.
So you've got to do a test.
6.
6. They lost 3, didn't they?
Yeah.
So they're down to 3. They're
Close
close
order,
order 4.
officer
Veterans 5. Leader within 12 inches 6. They're okay. Which is the good thing about Rebs. They're hard to push back. Right. So they've moved. These are now going to activate to shoot on your cavalry.
No, they're not.
They're not, are they?
They're not.
No, wait a minute. They rolled a 4. They're in close order. 5. Their officers nearby. 6. They do shoot.
Oh, yeah.
And they're hitting on 4s, 5s and 6s because it's their first time firing.
Oh, that don't look too good, does it?
Oh,
dear.
You're in trouble now, mate. Now let me just check to make sure cavalry it's still just 2 per figure. It is. Doesn't say any different. So you've lost 3 figures there.
Oh, dear.
That was a bit painful, and they've got to do a test.
8 minus 3 is 5.
Yeah, they're fine because they're veterans.
6.
So
But I'm down to fighting with 6 dice now, I assume.
yes, you are. These are going to activate to shoot. They haven't had used their first fire yet, which I will do so. Well, if assuming I do shoot. No, they won't. You needed that, didn't you?
Do you lose the first fire though?
No, because they haven't fired, have they? They haven't been activated.
That was a desperate try by me.
I know.
Right.
I'm going to try and rally this unit.
6, poor 5, disorder 4, general 5. No.
So they're not. They're 6 down to 4 because they're disordered and they've got a disorder marker.
And they have green.
They get the general back. Yeah, so they haven't rallied.
So they keep going backwards.
It's passed, but remove. No, it's failed. But above 2 remains disordered or broken. A median and retreats half a move. Oh, shame.
Not entirely.
These are going to try and rally. 5. They've got a disorder marker which negates the
leader
officer. They're not a veteran unit, so again
they go backwards.
They go backwards. Oh, I've got to try and I must try and rally those. Or did I do that?
You did that first thing.
I did.
And you took it off the sabot, remember?
That's it.
So it's my turn 6. Can I have a little count? No, sorry, I'm on 1 now, look, because I've got the tree.
You should have had. That's the second time you've been there.
No, it was contested, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, okay, you're right.
It's contested. So it's the first time I've got the tree.
Yeah.
Turn 6. Right, okay, first things first, might as well carry on over there. I've got to try and charge you. There's no point doing nothing there.
You
now.
might as well.
5, veteran 6. In they go. Could you push me?
They are. So they can go in, can't they?
They do. Got to try and take something out.
But you're only going to take
6 dice.
Yeah, but you're hitting on
4s.
4s, 5s, and 6s.
5.
2 figures. And I'm only hitting on 6s.
No, not this
enough.
time.
Sugar. I've got to do a test for that unit. Oh, it's quite good, isn't it? They're going to be fine with that.
Yeah.
But I did lose the melee.
So you must go back, surely.
So it's me that's got to go back.
But this is where you outgun me because
You
you've got
can
more
shoot
units.
the nearest. You have to shoot the nearest unit.
Well, I'll
So
shoot the nearest. I'll try.
Shoot us over there.
5 plus 1 is 6.
All right. So they're hitting on 5s. Not brilliant. A figure.
No.
I have to test. They're fine. No doubt going to do those as well.
Same target. 4.
4. Yeah,
Close
they're all
information.
right.
5,
Yeah,
6.
they're on
Just.
+3 at the moment.
Yeah. What's bit 5s you said, didn't you?
Yeah, 5s.
That's 2 then, isn't it? Another test. Ooh, down to
Right,
2.
so I'm on 4. I've lost 2 to this shooting, so I'm down to 2. I get 1 for my officer and the 1 that they're in close order. So I'm on 4, which isn't enough, is it?
No.
I have to go back half a move
And a
I
disorder
get a
marker.
disorder marker. So that's been quite effective.
They have a disorder marker there. Do I try and remove it or do I
You
shoot?
can shoot and you are within 12 inches, but you'll only be rolling 6 dice.
Yeah, I've only got 8 figures.
Or you can rally them and roll 12 dice next time if you don't get disordered again.
Right, they're going to shoot them because they're the nearest anyway.
Yeah, shoot those. Yeah.
Let's see if that might make
These are my veterans, incidentally.
7, I know. Needing 5s. 5. That's 2.
2 figures. Now that automatically means they're no longer in
Because you're less than
close order.
6.
Yeah. And I've got to do a test.
You rolled a 9.
They're all right.
Okay.
Now you can decide to shoot them hitting on they're hitting on 5s, but there's only 6 dice. Is it going to be enough?
No, it's not. I'm going to move them
So
forward.
you're trying to try and rally them.
Rally them, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, they've rallied then.
And then my 2 skirmish groups.
They can shoot, because they can shoot in any direction. So they can both shoot over here or at my skirmishers. Light infantry, you hit on 5s.
Well, in that case,
It's only your line infantry in here who've got poor shots.
okay, they're going to shoot against those. The one that's full strength,
Yeah, all right then.
they do.
Yeah, so they're hitting on 5s.
And I need
You
multiple.
need at least 3 to cause a casualty.
Oh, wow. I think I've done better than that, Alex.
Oh, yeah, it's 2, isn't it?
I hit you 7 times.
And I think we said this house rule, when you
Yep.
get down to 1 figure, it goes.
Has to go.
Yeah.
Cool.
We don't want 1 figure standing there, that's a bit silly. So, you've got rid of my best unit. They
Yeah.
didn't do that well, did they? They whittled you down a little bit, but not enough. So this unit, which hasn't shot yet, can shoot over here, but only with 6 dice. You might as well, because on a green unit, you've only got to cause 1 casualty, they've got to do a test.
Shoot. 7.
Yeah.
6 dice. 2, 4, 6.
Hitting on 5s.
2, 1.
That's enough, yeah, one figure.
Just.
I'll have to do a test. They're all right.
So,
If I'd rolled badly there, I would have been in trouble.
okay, that's the end of my 6th turn. It's your 6th turn now, Alex.
So I don't have to rally when I've just got a single.
But then you
descent
shoot,
on.
you
I do
fight.
have to if I've got 2.
Yeah.
But they shoot or fight at half effect, half the dice.
Which is nice.
So that's a bit worrying. I think I'm going to try and shoot here because I've still got my first fire marker.
Go on then. No, you're not. I keep saying you should remove that first fire
This is
mark.
these green
He's
troops.
tried so many
They're
times.
nice
You
to
should
have
lose
there,
it. You
but
don't-
they're
you're not worthy of it.
activating, No. So they're doing nothing.
No.
Now these haven't actually got a target because they're in close order. They've only got a 45-degree arc of
they
fire
have
in
to
close
move.
order. So I can't actually shoot at anything there. So what I will do is I'm going to swing them around this turn to face you. I'm not worried about the 3 cavalry. I'm more worried about those guys on the hill. So I'm going to swing around there. Right. My cavalry here are going to try and rally. They do.
Must do with 10, yeah.
Thank goodness for that. This
Swaz.
unit's going to try and rally.
Just.
Yes, it just about does it. Yeah, you're right. But they are
Minus
not.
1, plus 1.
They're not in close order.
No.
Right. These are no longer in close order because they can't be if they're less than 6 men. So I can shoot if I want, if I wish. And they still get 12 dice because it's not down to half strength yet, but they're not going to get the bonus for shooting in close order. But I'm going to shoot anyway, or at least try to.
No, you're not.
No, hold on.
Oh, he's desperate.
No, my leader's nearby, and that's my only veteran unit. So it does get 6.
You do it just.
Just about.
Good Lord, Alex.
Clutching at straws here. Now, the Union have got quite good weapons. They do hit on 5s and 6s, much to Graham's disgust.
Yes, but
They
you've
do
used your
hit on
first
5s
fire
and
already,
6s.
thankfully.
They've had their first fire, so they are
5s.
hitting on 5s and 6s. They have to shoot at the nearest target.
Must be them, surely.
I think it is them, isn't it?
Must be them.
9 inches, yeah, they're slightly more. So 5 and 6 is Graham.
Ooh.
Well,
3.
It's not
4.
bad, is it?
2.
2 men.
2 dead.
Means you have to do a test.
Don't understand with that at all. 6.
they're all
They're
right.
fine.
No
Yeah.
problem with that. Moving along the line, I'm going to try and rally these. They do. Moving along the line, these will open fire now at those as well. They do.
Ouch.
My green unit. And there are 18 men there, so... right, so
It's 1.
it is 1 figure, so you got away with that, really.
Do you think? I'd have liked it. Yeah.
They're all right. And these will try and rally.
7.
They do.
6. Wow.
They
He's
do.
coming back. He's coming back, everybody.
Yes, he is within 12 inches. So we're back into the game. Although we haven't shot you off that hill, we're actually
Is it my turn?
fully ready. It's your turn.
So
So
we'll
this
go-
is move 7.
We're on to 7, and now I've got another glory point. I'm up to 2.
You have,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, over there, I'm going to carry on with the blood and gore, because why not?
Why not?
9, in they go. 2, 4, 6, needing
You
4s,
are
isn't it?
charging and 4 5s and 6s. You didn't want that, Graham.
That's twice that's happened
I'm
now.
only hitting on 6s, but I've still got 12 dice.
You got 1.
It's a figure. So you've got to do a test,
Lord.
not me.
8 minus 1 is 7.
They're all right, aren't
But I
they?
go backwards though, don't I?
Yeah, because you lost a melee.
Yeah.
So you go back 6 inches.
Not going to be there for very much longer, are they?
They're not going to do much damage now, are they, really?
Right, okay. Shoot.
Yeah.
I do. 2, 4.
5s and 6s is what you want. Because you are still in close order.
At least 1, 2, 2.
2. I rolled an 8, so go down to 6. Yeah, I'm in close order, my leader's nearby, so they're fine with that.
These, who do they fire at?
They can fire at the nearest, which is these.
Is it them or them? Who's nearer?
Do you want me to see which are nearer? They are 26 centimetres. They are 22. So
The veterans then. Fire against the veterans. I do.
They do.
Add it to
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, if there's any more there, please take them and save me taking them down to the charity shop. How many you got there?
I'll make that 3.
Oh, wow. Well, it's gone, isn't it? Then?
The unit's gone.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, wow.
I
That
like
was
that.
pretty painful.
It was, wasn't it?
Now these can shoot, but they're not within 12 inches. You're only hitting on 6s, or you move them up.
I move them up. Distracts you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The fact that they're 8 strong is not a good idea. Are they within 12 inches, Alex? They are, aren't they, of your green?
They are. They're within 12 inches of these. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll try shooting there. Or is the Zouaves any nearer? It is the greens, isn't it? Yeah,
No, these are nearer, aren't they?
yeah, they must be, yeah.
They've got to be. Yeah, easily.
At 9,
And they're green anyway. You want to shoot at them because they might fail their test. But they need within 12 inches. Did I say they were? Weren't they?
they were, yeah.
So they're hitting every
2.
it's 2 men. Yeah.
In that huge unit, it doesn't really matter. Barely dents them, Alex.
Yeah, but it means they got a -2 on their test.
And
Which
a
when
-1
you
for
roll something
green.
like a 6. They -1 for green. They get that back from the officer though, but they're
4.
-2 for their
it's
losses.
back 6
so they're
inches of
down to
disorder.
4. So they're
Go beyond the other ones.
looking at the other ones there.
Skirmishers against the same target.
Okay, well, you do that. I'm just going to look up whether by falling back.
Thanks very much.
Is it 4s as well or not? I can't remember.
No, it's only
5s and 6s.
5 to 6s.
So there's another one.
It's another one, yeah.
Oh,
So they now one disorder. So I'll add another disorder marker.
so you're -1 for being disordered, aren't you?
So they must try and rally next move. They got no option. Right, and now you're going to shoot with those, aren't you?
Might as well. Spin the wheel.
36 men, but you're hitting on 5s and 6s. Not enough,
No, I
is it?
didn't, no.
Thank goodness for that.
And that's the end of my turn.
Yep, these are still close order, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right. They always have been.
Alex's 7th turn. So what was the realisation we had about close order? You don't lose close order for going backwards.
No,
do
you don't, for falling back.
So that's something we've just learnt as well. So yeah, it's all very much learning, isn't it?
It is.
It's the experience of it all. So we've both been impacted. Right, it's your turn. Have you got anybody with two?
It's my turn.
You've got to do one there first, haven't you? Because you've got two.
I have to, because they've got 2 disorder markers.
7.
7, well, they're
Shaken, aren't they? Is this a rally
they're
test?
a green unit, so it goes down to 6. It's got 2 disorder markers, it goes down to 4. It gets 1 back for the officer, 5, and it is in close order 6.
So that
it
close
does
order,
rally.
quite important.
Yeah, it is quite important. So it does rally, but doesn't do anything else. These are going to try and
What are they going to
shoot
try?
at you.
With 6 dice?
What they do.
They do, even with a disorder marker. And green.
I should have rallied them, shouldn't I? I only get 6 dice.
Only get 6 dice.
Oh, yeah. In fact, I would just rally them. I wouldn't try and shoot. There'd be no point, would there?
No.
With 6 dice. We're done hitting on 6s.
Exactly.
So, so they've rallied. These are going to open fire straight ahead, but they're down to half strength now. So they're
6
only rolling
dice.
6 dice.
And they don't anyway.
Don't anyway. The cavalry is going to come round here.
Yep.
This unit will open fire at the nearest target. It does. 12 dice, hitting on 5s.
Nasty.
Oh, hitting on 4s because they're in close order. It's only 1, isn't it?
Bad idea to move them
We've got to
forward.
do a test.
Do I have to?
Yes, you do, because you've lost a casualty.
Dang you.
They're all right.
They're okay.
No problem with that at all, is there?
Over
Yeah,
12.
they'll try and fire.
But they're over 12, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They do fire. They're hitting on 4s, but I need every 3 as a casualty. Oh, there is enough to do 2 casualties there. That's
Which
painful.
is...
Which means you're no longer in close order. And you've got to do a test having lost 2 more men.
Yeah, it was quite painful actually. 4!
Ooh, 4. Right. You're veteran 5, you're leader by 6.
6.
But you've lost 2 more men down to 4, yeah. So you get a disorder marker and you fall back half a move. Right. These will open fire, hopefully. Oh, they do. And of course, I get a super duper bonus.
Oh.
Now, you're not going to like this.
You are.
Reinforcements.
Oh, God, no.
4 points of unit arrive in the deployment zone after a successful move activation. Counts toward company morale and scenario goals. So it can only happen once per game, but I can bring on a fresh unit of 4-point army. So I'm going to bring on a unit of, just 12 infantry, which are going to come on 6 inches in a useful position.
Wow.
Now that only can happen once per game.
Jammy bugger.
Reinforcements, you could deal with that, couldn't you? Yeah. Right, and it meant that these do fire, and they're going to fire at those. Although they're a long way away, they do fire. It's enough for 1 figure, isn't it? Every 3.
So over 12 inches, is it?
It's over 12 inches. It goes up to 3 instead of 2. A casualty is caused by 2 hits.
Oh, it's
becomes
armour,
3.
isn't it?
I got 5 hits there.
You are. Yep.
They're fine. They can't shoot. That's it. I'm done.
So
They've just come on. It's your
turn
turn.
8. So it's turn
This
8.
is Turn 8.
And I've got another glory point.
You have. You're winning on glory points.
I'm going to try and charge my cavalry. Because you've got to roll to counter charge for your cavalry, haven't you?
Yeah, I do. Are you going to charge my cavalry then? Yeah, why not?
Going to, yeah. In they go.
Oh, now I've got to try and counter-charge, haven't I? Of course, I've
So,
got to
Alex,
activate.
what did you need to roll to countercharge, Alex?
I need to get 6,
And you rolled 6.
and I rolled 6.
That was fortunate, wasn't it?
It was. So we both. But you hit on 4, 5, 6. I only hit on 5, 6, I think, because I don't think I'm as good in melee as you.
Mine are better, aren't they?
No, they're not. So I only normally hit on 6.
I need 4s, and they're multiples of 2 again, aren't they?
We've only got 6 dice each.
I've got 1. You got 1 as well.
We both lost a figure, so they go, don't they?
Yep, mine are gone, and yours just about survive.
And I've got to do a test though with them. Yeah, they're all right.
So we play a house rule. If a unit goes down to 1 figure, we remove that figure off the table.
Right, so that's the cavalry gone.
Shoot against the those fellas there. I do.
5 and 6s.
Oh, that's not too shabby, is it? Actually, no, it's 5.
Two men, isn't it?
2 men.
Yeah, he was doing the.
Can't be close order anymore. 9 down to 7. Yeah, they're fine.
These guys,
Yeah,
shoot.
yeah.
Who's nearer, them or them?
Well, he did well to negotiate the price to £25 for DBA.
It's those. Right, so try and fire. Oh, double 1. Isn't that a bad thing?
It is a bad thing. Yeah, roll another dice.
Everywhere we go because it's small.
3.
Well, people went in.
Retreat. Activate a unit makes a double retreat move away from the nearest enemies. We go back 6 inches. That's a shame, Graham.
Yeah, I'll shoot.
effectively you're-
But I'm disordered.
Oh yeah, so you're only going to roll 6 dice. Do you just want to try and rally them then?
I'll only roll 6 dice anyway because they're half strength. I'll rally them. 4, veteran 5, leader 6. Just. Them, they're going to shoot at your Zouave unit.
Yeah, yeah.
Try to. They do.
Spend all my money on license.
5s and 6s. It's not bad.
Oh,
I'll make that 3.
bloody hell.
They're not close order either.
No.
And -3 on the dice roll.
Yeah, so
Down to 5.
Leader 6. They're all right, but they are down to 5 men.
They're going to fire at the guys at the front.
Yeah.
Try to. They do.
Yeah.
Skirmish away. Oh, that's not too bad. 5s and 6s. 6. That's 3, isn't it?
That's no, they hit on. They're over 12 inches, aren't they? Or are they? No, they're not. So it's 3 men. Yeah.
-3 on a test, and green as well. It's a big fat -4 coming up, Alex. Down to 4.
So they're on 5, aren't they? Total. They rolled 8, didn't they? So they're now on. They lost.
It's a
3.
fail.
Then 5.
Disorder and
No, they're close order, and the officers are nearby.
oh, okay. And
Those, yeah,
do I
worth it. You might as well.
just?
You want 5 and 6s. You only want 2 hits.
I do. Another one.
They should be okay with that.
That's what you rolled last time.
Yeah. So they're fine.
Okay.
Right, so it's my turn. This is move 8. Wow. I've got to try and get you off that hill. That's a problem, and these are really out of it, aren't they? I'm going to try and move these up. Yes, they do. They move 6 inches.
They're not close order though now. They're not close order, are they? 'Cause
No.
yeah.
I need to get them in close order, really, don't I? They're not going to do anything, are they? They're not going to really do it. I might as well try and shoot you, but I'm only shooting with 6 dice.
Nope.
Waste of time. Oh, I need to move these up. My fresh unit coming into the battle. 5, leader 6. Yes, they do move up.
Yeah, 3 6s on the bounce. It would be.
These 5 men will try and open fire on you over here.
7,
They do.
6 dice.
They're hitting on. Yeah, that's a hit.
Exactly 6.
Exactly 6. Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
the morale's all right. These, no, they've had their first fire. They haven't. Right, they're going to open fire.
Who are?
They're within 18 inches, which they are. Yes, they do. But they need 3. They need 3 hits to cause you a problem.
No. You need 6s, don't you? Because you're over 12. Oh,
1 hit.
do you need 6s?
No, I need. These are 5 and 6s, and they're in close order. 4, 5.
Oh, it's the close order, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll lose another one.
Yeah.
That's not good. I'm now below half strength. 6,
Still okay.
5, leader 6. But I'm now kind of.
Yeah. These are trying to open fire. They do. On your. Well, I'll shoot over here. I'll ignore. No, I'll shoot at your skirmishers. I need 4s, 5s, and 6s, don't I? But it's every 4, so it's only one
Off
kill.
these?
Yeah. You've got to do a test.
Yep.
That's it, isn't it?
Right.
These are try and move. No, they can't move through. They're in close order.
End of turn? Right, Alex, because it's now end of turn 8, now you need to roll a dice.
Yeah,
A 6 means game end, doesn't it?
it does. It does. It goes on another turn.
So we're on turn 9 now. Also, I get another Brucey bonus point.
Yeah.
4.
Well, they can still fire at full effect, can't they? At somebody. You have to fire at them. They're the nearest target.
Well, I'll do that. I'll fire there. 5 plus 1 is 6.
Good enough. Yeah. They're hitting on
5s
5s
and
and 6s.
3. Unit's gone.
It's gone. Yeah. Blimey.
They're going to move up.
We're going to advance. Yeah.
Try to. Oh, 3.
Maybe you won't.
Maybe I don't.
It's only the second time you failed to activate your unit all game. Those ones, yeah. They're not in close order anymore. There's only 5 of them. You'll only be shooting at 6s.
Is there a downside in losing units? Do you get points for killing my units at the end of the game?
No, if more than a third of your army is killed, I get a bonus point. Well, we've both done that.
Yeah.
And if you don't lose up to a third, well, we haven't done that either. So there's no bonus points anywhere else.
In
other than that.
trying to survive it. Okay, so this is going to try and shoot against the Zouave unit.
Okay.
Does 2, 4, 6. Oh, 1.
1, yeah. Seven goes down to 6. Yeah, it's still all right.
They'll fire against the same unit.
Yeah.
They do. 2, 4, 6. 1. It's another unit gone, isn't it?
No, down to 3 men now.
Oh.
Still okay. Although if it only loses 1 more, it goes. You could snipe over there, couldn't you?
I'll try and snipe.
Only with 6 men, with 6 shots. But it's worth
I'll
a
try and snipe. Yes.
Just to get rid of that unit.
4.
How's the South doing?
Well, I think Graham's won it. I think he's held the ridge. I can't get him off it.
Okay.
Another one.
Another one. Yeah, so that unit's gone. Flipping heck.
The guys on the end, they'll shoot against your fresh line. Yep.
Yeah.
But they got 12 dice. Two.
So they're hitting on 5s and 6s.
Just
aren't they?
one.
It's one.
I'm looking forward to next week,
It's enough.
Alex.
Hang on.
Oh!
5 down to 4. They're green 3. No, so they've got to go back, and they are disordered. So they go back through these. Well, I'll put them over here.
So I've done that, I've done it, I've finished. It's now your turn 9, Alex.
Right. These try and open fire over there. They do. It's only one though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First one. They've suffered actually. That's a fresh unit. Yep. They're like that.
We'll open fire there. It's worth it. I might get.
Oh, an event. Oh.
2.
Oh.
Pass the ammunition. Activating unit -1 firing for the rest of the game.
Oh, Struth.
So they're only hitting on 6s.
Put
Like
a thing
you are.
upside down behind it.
Oh well, yeah, I've got. I knew I had a low on ammunition. -1 firing. These are try and rally. They do.
Damn.
These are going to.
Over 12, isn't it?
Yeah. They're over 12, but they're within 18.
No.
They won't do it.
So it's my turn.
Well, these can move up. Right, we've got to roll the dice again, haven't we?
Yeah, end of turn, so it's now
So it's 9,
5s and 6s.
10, 11, 12. We're still okay.
Oh, I get another glory point.
I think we must. I don't think I'm going to get on that hill to get glory points back, am I? I think we'll call it a day because not going to get 4 more moves to get a glory point each time. We've both lost more than a third of each other's troops. We've both killed more than a third of the enemy.
Yep.
So we get no more bonus points there. And I think I'm on a -1 for my honour anyway.
You are, yeah.
So you win by having 4 honour points. I'll give you the game.
GG.
I just don't think I can do anything about that.
Right then, so just a quick debrief on the scenario then. Did it work well, do you think?
It's an odd one, but if you get on that hill, on the ridge, and I can't shoot you off,
Well, you were on it first, to be fair, with your
only
cavalry.
with 1 cavalry unit,
Yeah, true.
which aren't that strong really. And you've brought all your force up and had 2 or 3 units on that hill.
Okay, so the next
I
question
think
is...
it just shows that you were taking casualties, but
I don't think you
fact
rolled
that
well,
veterans-
Alex. When you watch the recording, you'll see the dice.
Yeah.
I don't think you rolled that well. I mean, I had a couple of real bad ones with my cavalry over there that didn't hit anything at all, you know? Rolled 12 dice and nothing over 3. I did that once, didn't I? So,
I think the problem I had was the 3 green units I put on the flanks because I needed to punch through the middle, but even the middle didn't do it.
do you think it might be
Your
better
veteran troops.
better if you'd have just put them in the middle and just let
Maybe.
them charge forward and die, then get your fresh stuff in behind them?
I think you can see how difficult it is to activate green troops.
Yeah.
Whereas veterans, I think you only failed to activate through the whole game twice, didn't you?
Yeah,
And I failed to activate, well, I lost count.
yeah.
But that's how it should be because you pay 2 points
So
for
the
that.
rules of Rebels and Patriots are for American Wars of Independence,
Well, they're for any North
but
American.
but it does work for ACW. That's what I was trying to say.
I think it does, yeah. I think, in fact, on reflection, maybe 40 points was too much to have in an evening. It should have been 30.
Do you think?
I think so.
I think
I
when
thought we'd get away with it. We did just about get away
Just
with
about,
it. But
yeah.
I think we would have got a result earlier if we'd only had 30.
And I tell you what's great though. As I say, I've not used these figures in years, and it's great to finally get them on the table. You know, they're almost bring them buyable. They're almost going to the bring and buy warfare.
They're nice figures, aren't they?
So
well painted. Did you do them?
Yeah, of course I did, Alex. I based them.
They're really nice, actually.
They are, yeah.
I like them, yeah.
Anyway, Alex, thank you very much.
Thank Graham.
Look forward to the next one.
Really, really good game, and if you've got this far, thank you for viewing. Very much appreciated. As always, please give feedback on what you see. Anyway, if you like what you saw, please like, subscribe, share with like-minded, and see you all on the next one.